Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic with me, Mangy Panda. And as you can see here, we've got all of our helicopter construction offices complete. Our lovely fleet of helicopters are here, ready for work. They've been doing some construction for us already. And like I said before, these guys burn through a lot of fuel, especially when you have this many of them. If you want to look here at our fuel reserves, we were down a while and not exporting fuel because I had them all running out doing stuff. So I turned them off briefly, also just so we could kind of see all of them in action there. I know it's been a few days since I posted a part of this Let's Play, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that I wasn't happy with the way some of the new stuff was looking. So I spent a lot of time redesigning things and making them work better, or look better to me anyways. And I didn't really think you guys would want to watch like 2 hours of me planning out the sewer system or the water system just so that it looks good to me. But we'll go over here, we'll take a look at all the changes we've made. So first off, in our steel area, I've kind of changed the layout for it. Still same basic thing. So we have all of our heating plants here. Right here we have our coal mine that will feed into this storage right here, which will power these 3 coal processing plants, which then come across and feed into this storage right here, which is connected to our rail depot, or not rail depot, but our aggregate loader, so that we can load coal from here. It will also feed over into this storage right here, which will then power all 3 of our heating plants, as well as it has 2 lines coming out, one for each of the 2 steel plants. This 3rd line right here is actually an input that comes from this other coal mine right here. So, and then we have this all set up right here so that this area right here, there's just the 1 metro station that you can reach all 3 heating plants, all of the coal processing here, and all the steel here. So all of that can be accessed via that 1 metro station. Then we come out here to our iron setup, which, if you remember before, it was going this way. So I flipped it so that we could put the metro station out here, which hopefully will put it within range of the coal that is right there. So then once again, we can use this 1 metro station to have people dropped off here, and they can work both this iron site and this coal over here once we finally start planning that out. But the iron setup, other than flipping it, hasn't really changed. Iron mine exports into here, feeds these 3 iron processing plants, which export into this storage, which then takes this long conveyor down here to feed the steel plants. Both those steel plants have their own open storage where they can output steel. As you can see, I've got all those rail connections in for this, as well as for those there. And then this coal setup, again, hadn't really changed or anything. So the only thing we have left to do is connect this into the plans for the main rail line, which will do that. That'll be part of what we do this episode. The main changes I did was over here in our new city. Because the biggest thing I didn't like was this mess that I had built up here for water treatment. So we'll start up there. I went ahead, I got rid of everything that was there. Just tore it all out, redesigned it, and I went to Mod Hub looking for some bigger water treatment plants, because, I mean, having to have so many water treatment plants up here, which we would have still ended up adding more and more if this city is going to be as big as I'm planning on making it, or wanting to make it. So I found this mod. If we come down here, it is the advanced water treatment plant, and you can see it will process 1,500 cubic meters of water per day. Okay, the big plant, it uses a lot of power. Okay, doesn't use much chemicals, but a lot of that's offset by the amount of power that it uses. So we have 3 of those set up right here, each one powered by 4 big water wells. So I know I've said normally you want to use the small water wells since they don't require people. Problem is trying to feed something this big with those small water wells. Each one of these would have had to have over 20 small water wells. And so we just went with 4 big ones on each of them, that those will pump directly into there. This outputs into 4 underground water tanks. That's our backup storage instead of having the water towers. And then that all pumps out into the main network. And as you can see, we've got the exact same setup, just duplicated 3 different times. Sewage, we went and kind of straightened this out a little bit so that we have enough sewage outputs here. I had this at one point in time. I don't know how I got rid of it, so I had to go get it again. This particular sewage switch off the mod hub comes in either a 3x3 switch like this, so 3 inputs, 3 outputs, or a 4x4 with 4 inputs, 4 outputs. That way, each one of these has one open output, so that if we do decide later that we want to put sewage treatment in, I don't have to cut off the sewage flow to part of the city in order to reroute it. So I can basically reroute these. So I can take, like, go in here and reroute this over to the sewer or to the waste treatment plant, sewage treatment plant, then remove this line and then route that one over, then remove this line, then route that one over, then remove this line. That way it's done just in stages. But the main thing I did is, you can see I've planned out most of the rest of the city. So I've laid the grids out for where everything's going to go. If we go in here underground, you can see we've got all the sewer is in, well, planned. It's not in yet. All of the water is in. All of the electrical is in. The metro stations are all in place, with some of the preliminary lines being run so that everything can come back to the central metro hub here. What's actually inside here has not changed with the buildings that were in there originally. All of the changes I've done have just simply been with the utilities. And the way this is set up, if we come over here, is basically we have a setup where you have a sewage tank, a water substation, and an electrical substation, because all 3 of these have the same reach. So there's one set up there, another one right here, and right here. And then we come over here and there's one there, one there, one there, and one there. Then it repeats over and over again throughout. So there's one right there, another one there. So all in all, there is 24, if I remember correctly, 24 sewage tanks, water substations, and electrical substations laid out for this block. And that should give us plenty of coverage for just about everything, with most of the buildings getting double coverage from, like this will cover all the way out to about here. This one right here then will cover, from about here to here. Then this one covers from about here to here. So just about everything should be covered twice, just to make sure that we're providing enough water, enough power, and enough sewage cleanup out here. So, this whole thing took hours and hours to lay out. Just, you can see, like all the sewage comes into one main trunk that then runs out to here. Most of the water runs in trunks coming out of their respective water treatment plants. The electrical I mean, that's like right there. That's like 12, no, yeah, like 12 power lines all stacked on top of each other that run out to the various spots. So that's why part of the reason why I haven't had a video out in a few days is because I personally, I don't find that entertaining to watch on YouTube. I think it would be kind of boring for most people. So I just kind of cut that stuff out. But just to give you kind of an idea of what this kind of setup and this kind of plan for expanding the Republic, which you don't have to do anything on near this scale for what you're doing. You could do just a little time. You could do this little, like this little 4-block area and just basically duplicate kind of a city like we've got over there. That would give you enough people to run this, but it's not going to give you enough people to make automobiles or whatever. I kind of want this to be a main central city, and so that's why I went really overboard, because this is basically going to be, probably like 5-6 cities all in one location instead of one here, one over there, one over there, one over there. So this is going to be a huge endeavor. This is going to be the main focus for multiple episodes as we slowly build this up over time. But just to kind of give you an idea, so all right, so the electricity, okay, just to lay in the power lines for this, and that doesn't include, I haven't even planned utilities out here, okay, 5,200 work days, 293 tons of steel. That's just for these power lines. Okay. Then if we go in and we look at, so if we just look at the water and sewage, almost 300,000 work days to lay that all in. 64,000 tons of gravel, almost 13,000 tons of concrete, almost 9,000 tons of prefab panels, 1,100 tons of steel. If we look at, so heating's in there, again, 43,000 work days, 1,500 tons of steel, 175 tons of mechanical components. Look at the rail, 505,000 work days. Now, granted, most of that's tunneling work, which the tunnel borers will be able to take care of relatively quickly. But, 1,600 tons of steel, 336 tons of electrical components. That's a lot. And then let's look at the road network is 66,000 work days just to do the roads. Footpaths, which a lot of the footpaths are put in there are just dirt, but it's still just what's in there. It's almost 9,000 work days. So a lot of time and a lot of effort is going to be spent out here. But let's go ahead and get started on this. That's enough of me talking about all of what all's going on. And we'll focus on getting the things done that we need to get done to get this city up and running. So first off, okay, we need to get... No. We need to get our power up and running. And we're going to get the helicopters working on that. I can't do that one or that one. That's okay. I can get most of this stuff done while we get these roads done, and then can get our construction vehicles out there, our buses with the workers. And where is, let's look at, we need our rails. Look at, they're all gone. Well, there's a couple sitting there. But that one's being repaired. I'm guessing that one probably is too. All right, rail construction office. Oh, this metro over here, all done. Everything is done. So now when we plan this part out here and we start redirecting the metro, we can shift all the metros over to the other line and just run them backwards from the way they run right now. All right, so you are working on that. Perfect. Okay, and those two tunnels, let's go ahead and get that, and that added on there. And we'll look at the metro. So the way we've got it set up. All right, so we've got our central hub where everybody's going to come do all their shopping, all their entertainment, all their sports, all that stuff. Outlets. We need to merge that and that. What is on fire? Ooh. All right, we got 3 fire helicopters coming. That should be plenty. All right, let's get back over here. So the metro's coming in. So there are 2 main lines for the metro that's going to bring people in here. This line right here that comes off here runs up to this metro, and around this way to this metro, then to this one, then to this one, then hits the end station, turns around and goes back. The other metro line goes out here to here, then up to here, then over to here, down to here, down to here, down to here, and then to this end station and flips and goes back. Then we have the metro line that comes out here. So right here, we'll start at this end over here where our iron is at. So you can see right now I put in an end station that'll eventually extend out if we do that other coal. But then it comes over here to this metro to run the coal, the steel, the heating plants. Then all of that comes in right here to this metro, up to here, over to here, over to here, to here, to here, and around this way to this one, into this end station, then up above ground, and this is where our track builders can get in and actually like work on construction. So that's all of that. Now let's come in here. All right, so that one's already set to high priority. We are waiting on 15 tons of bricks. What is that? That is done. I don't know why that dirt pile's on there. Okay, that needs to be activated. Let's get you guys working on all of these footpaths and everything. Working on that stuff there. Let's get our roads done. You don't have access to that one yet. It's all dirt still. Did also add some entertainment in here. So like we got a Ferris wheel here and we got a Centron. Just some other little things to keep the people occupied. All right, let's merge those. No, don't destroy. And there's this one. I've got workers assigned to that. one probably needs work. Nope. Perfect. So this is the main thing we need to get finished right now, is we need to get this up and running, all of this done here, this done. Look at the helicopters go to work, just dropping everything off. Where are we at on here? Can't do either of those. So now we're pretty well done. Down to workers. What about this one? Okay, doing good there. Let's get that electrical done too. All right. Get these guys going through here. Why did that one go that way and turn around? Doesn't make sense. Did I change something on the signaling? So that, no. It's all bi-directional. Okay. Go. Go. Okay, we can now make aircraft. So let's go ahead and get our ships up and running. Okay, good, good. Where are we at on these guys? We're laying bricks, laying bricks. Awesome. Okay. That's all good. Okay. This needs to be high priority. Okay, that one's done. Okay, get those guys working on that. This is ready for workers. Workers on all of those, and where are we at on the shop? All right, now we're waiting on Just some workers. There we go. Perfect. Where are we at on the hospital? We need 125 tons of steel. Now we need resources. Let's go ahead, and that road is still not, or that footpath is not done. That's okay. That footpath's not done. All right, let's take, need to move this one, or rotate it actually. So take this sewer line out from here to here. Take that out. Okay, then let's go in and put him back in. Come on, right there. All right, now let's get our sewer line back. You to there. Perfect. Approved. We have, let's get rid of that node there. All right. Now, that guy can connect into there. Let's approve him. So all that's going. We need to plan out some of our utility stuff for this particular town. So I think where do we want to put everything? This is kind of crowded up here. Let's maybe go in here, right? Because we need, so things we need to put in still. All right, so we need distribution offices. No, not a small one. We need, that's 12. Yep. All right, so we need a distribution office. We need, that's going to handle picking up very like alcohol, food, clothing, and stuff like that, taking them to where they need to go. Then we need a construction office. It's going to be our reconstruction office for this area. We need liquids. We need a fuel storage. You should be fine on food. Why are you missing food? Do we have a train coming? We have food. What are you doing? You're going to sell food. You're getting steel. Building is on fire. Who's on fire now? Oh, construction office. Let's get you guys helping out. Probably don't need it, but you never know. All right. Why? Oh, there. You just got a delivery of food. Right? Yep. All right. Yeah, so you got plenty of food. All right, you're fine. All right, back out here. All right, so we need a fuel tank so that our distribution office can refuel different things within there. We are also, speaking that, we are going to need a gas station. But along with that fuel tank, we need a vehicle loading station. We will also need, let's see, unless I know, whoops, I definitely don't need a harbor. Maybe, probably this one. We'll need the ability for our train delivery office to bring fuel out here. Okay, so we got that. We will need technical service office. We need probably, let's plan on, we'll say 2 technical service offices. We'll handle all that. Distribution office, and we need a vehicle repair station, which will need a small warehouse to go with it. And that should be everything we need for over here. All right, so let's plan on distribution office. We'll go, let's say, yeah, we'll say right there. Go repair shop. Go right there. Construction office. There. Technical service office. On there. And on there. Our little warehouse. And go right there. And fuel. And go right there. Bring our, nope. Vehicle loading right there. And, whoops. Train unloading. And that's our train line. Okay, good. That can actually go right there. Let's get some fuel lines in. We'll just go underground because we can. What is on fire now? The waste dump is on fire. Waste is still looking good. you. You're doing fine. It's just we are running at the maximum capacity of this particular shopping center. It really can't handle much more than what it's doing right now. All right, so that's that, and that. So then a gas station. Actually, I don't want the one-way gas station. Let's get 70 tons. That's the biggest one, right? Yep, 70-ton gas station. And go right there. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get our rails set up. Okay. Those two are done, right? Yep, all right, yeah, they're done. So, right. You know what? No. We want you to come off there. You are going to come. Yeah, that's fine. You can come. Come on. No. Nope. This needs backup. All right, let's go from here. Okay, who's waiting too long? Track builder wise, what are you doing? You're trying to go home. I don't know why. You're waiting because you are. What are you waiting on? Go. Now you're going to turn around. Now let's get that all approved. Why is there a split there? There should not be. Okay. And you need to just go. Go. What is... I don't know. Oh, because there's a tunnel borer in there. That's what's making you wait. Track builders be fun. Okay, he's getting that done. Let's get our roads in for all of... Whoops. Wrong button. For all of this. So you can come straight out to there. You can go right to there. Just like that. Up there. Okay, perfect. Let's get all of you approved for construction. Oh, we need this guy needs a road. He can go, you know what, he can just go right to there. What did I, oh, yeah. And the helicopters jump into action. How are we doing over here? Train's waiting too long, of course. Go. 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 It should all be active, right? Yep, okay. Go. What are... Where are you going? You are almost done. You still have a little ways. Alright, you're going. Alright, so that's all good. So we got a couple of these lines are done. We've got, alright, that's good, that's good. Look at our people out there shoveling asphalt. It's just awesome. Awesome, I say. Okay, that should be all of the electrical. And you just go. You can just go home. You can just go. So much fun babysitting track builders. Alright, let's get some other signaling in here. Maybe it'll help a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much, but it's something. Go. Where are we at here? Okay. That is all good. Good there. Okay, you. You go. Alright, that's good. Good there. Alright, let's get this rail connected in here. So what we're going to do is we've got the money, we've got the resources now. We're going to start building some of these intersections to where the trains don't cross over each other. So to do that, we need to come in and we need a spur off like that. A spur off like that. One there. And one there. Then we are going to need some tunnels. 1, 2, 3. Right there. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. No, come on, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Right there, perfect. Then we need, let's go right here. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean? All right, let's try it. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we are going to have all right, so we're going to come in on the right-hand side. Hold on, train. Just pause it for a second. All right, so this tunnel right here is going to come over. What do you mean? Connect right to there. Okay, so right comes around, driving on the right. Then that will connect up to there. Then we want this tunnel is going to connect up to there. Again, we're going on the right, we're coming out on the right. And it's going to go from here there, like that. Now, just make sure we can fit some signals in right there. Perfect. Then let's go back to tunnels. This tunnel is going to connect to there. And then that will connect up to this rail line. And then the fun tunnel that has to go under right there. And up to there. And then that come out and connect to there. Now we should be able to get a signal in on each of these. Yep, perfect. So this will have outs. These will be right there, will be a chain in and chain there. Oh, I don't have enough room. That's alright. We'll put them here. So then a mix like that, like that. That. And we'll have that. Like that. Chain in there. Oh, actually, I don't know why I'm signaling this. We got to get track builders out here. That's just going to play havoc with all the track builders. All right, that's better. All right, so yeah, so the way this will work is, so if you're coming in, you're going to come out of one of these two tunnels right here and go onto this line. And if you're going out this way, you'll go into one of these two tunnels, which will take you either to go continue out that way or back this way. So that way we don't have trains crossing right here. Now, realistically, you know what? No, that's wrong. What we actually need to do is get rid of our tunnels. Get rid of that. Yep, that tunnel and that tunnel. What we need to do is, let's get our measurement out. We need to make sure we've got enough room for a train to stop here without blocking the main highway, the main run here. So if we go from here to here, and then so right there. And we may need to back this one up. Let's see. From there to there. Yeah, let's back him up. Thank you, autosave. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of you and you. And we'll go to here. Because what we don't want is the trains to stop here, waiting to get onto this line to get into here. We want enough room so that a train can come right onto here and stop, or if it's coming out, it can stop right there without blocking this, the main line. All right, let's try this again from there to there, and back it up right there. That should be good. Okay, get you to there, you to there. All right, now let's run our tunnels. 1, 2, 3. Not that. Right there. What do you mean some other infrastructure in the way? No. Right there. Okay. Now, let's do that again. You to come on. No, don't. There is no other infrastructure in the way. There you go. Now you're all going to be difficult. Fine. We'll just drag this out some more. We just need more room is all. Let's take that out and that out and that out. Measure from there to there to there. Right about there. Let's get rid of those points there. Oh, give me rail. There. There. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I took out. I want to take out those tunnels. Okay, you are going to come over to here. You going to come over to here. Then you oh, and you didn't even line up. Come on. There we go. That's better. Now we've got enough line for the trains to be able to stop. And again, if you're coming in either on this track right here, you'll get off. You'll take this tunnel around to here and this way, where then you can get onto here and go wherever your heart desires. And if you're coming out, you go through one of these tunnels, you come around and you either go over to here and continue out, or you come over to here and continue out that way. So that's our non-crossing intersection. So that way we don't have an intersection right here like we do back over there, where trains are going to be stopping here potentially before they turn, depending on the traffic. So that way you're just keeping your main line free, or as free as you can. Let's get, yep, you approved, all of you, all the tracks. You as well, yep, and you guys. Join all that together. We're good on all that. All right, perfect. Yep, keep approving all of that. All of that. What is... Oh, okay. All right, so we got all that done. And that puts us right at about the 1 hour mark, guys. So we're going to call it here. Said our next few episodes are really going to be focused on getting all the infrastructure in place. We got our store done. We need to make sure the warehouse is our next priority. But yeah, getting all this infrastructure in place in time for us to open this up. So probably next episode when we come back, we'll start planning out some more of the housing in this area here. But thanks for checking me out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you possibly learned something. And we will catch you in the next episode.